The X-Cam is powered exclusively by Top Tech Heating and Air in Ardmore.
Hey, it's Jax at Rocklahoma. It is day 3 of Rocklahoma, and we have a very special guest with us right now. It is RIchie from the Winery Dog. Now, you guys came together as like a super group, more or less, right?
I guess that's what people seem to call it. It was really good timing, actually, because I had just come off a tour for one of my records that I put out, and I said to one of my friends, I really want to take a break from RIchie Kotzen and do something, maybe more of a collaboration thing, and so no sooner did I say that, the phone rang, and it was Eddie Trump. And Eddie mentioned that Billy and Mike wanted to play together, and they wanted to do like a power trio type format. Well, that's what I've been doing, for the last 20 years. So Eddie suggested that they call me, and we got together at my house, and we jammed on a couple ideas, and before we knew it, it turned into one song after the next, and then we recorded them, and then there was an album, and the tour happened, and now here we are years later working on our second record. We actually took a break from the studio yesterday to fly here and do this festival today, and then we go right back home and keep going and get the record ready, and hopefully have it released sometime at the end of summer.
Awesome. What do you think of this weather flying in here since you have to fly all this way?
I was scared, actually, because I don't like flying. I don't like leaving Southern California in general.
Sure, yeah.
So anytime I have to leave LA County, I get severe anxiety. However, I got to the airport, I got on the plane, and then of course it was delayed.
Right,
for
yeah.
weather.
Of course.
And the pilot was saying all this stuff that didn't make sense. And then finally he said, well, I know none of that, what I explained makes any sense, but when we can go, we'll go. And he was talking about the plane being too heavy because they had extra fuel, because they didn't know where we were going to land, all this crazy stuff. And then we got up there, and all of a sudden, time to descent, but he was descending like, it felt like he was dropping the plane, and like, oh my God, yeah, it wasn't the worst, but it was one of my top 5.
Right, yeah. Well, we're certainly glad to see you here, and definitely we can't wait for what you guys have in store next for the Winery Dogs. When again is where can people look to find your music?
Well, the Winery Dogs, we have our own website, winerydogs.com, and we have a Facebook fan site. I mean, if you just Google the Winery Dogs, all the information will just pop up there, and people find it. And we all have our own social media sites. You can follow that as well. I have a Twitter. Billy has one. Mike has one. Well, we're all over the internet.
And we're definitely looking forward to your new album, man.
Oh, thank you very much.
Absolutely. That's RIchie from the Winery Dogs. It's Jax for the X.
The X-Cam is powered exclusively by Top Tech Heating and Air in Ardmore.